When Mary Magdalene came to the grave and did not find the Lord's body, she imagined that he had been taken away and went to tell the disciples. They came, looked, and believed that it actually had happened as Magdalene told them. But then, St Gregory the Great points out, the disciples therefore went away again to their home, but Mary remained, standing at the tomb, weeping. And she is rewarded for her perseverance. First, these two angels, and she knows that they're angels because of the brilliance of their garments. And then she is still weeping, not looking too much. And this gentleman who is there, but she hasn't looked right into his eyes, asks her, "Woman, why are you weeping?" And she simply says, "They've taken my Lord away. I don't know where they've put him." And she wants to find him again and look after him. And then this one sound, Miriam. And of course, she knows, and her instinct is to cry out, Rabboni. The dear Master is standing before her, and she has that flash of recognition that he's still there. Death has not had the last word. Now, she is also faithful, whereas the other disciples, except John, have gone away. At the cross. So already all her heart is going towards him after having been touched in her deepest level by this Saviour and Master. And henceforth all her love and all her energy until she dies will go towards him. The tradition is, and it's unbroken, that she came to the south of France and there lived as a hermit for some 30 years in La Sainte Baume, the holy grotto, as she's remembered, with her skull to this day. And she was looked unto by the Carthusians who followed me for years in France. She has now been given the status of the apostles as regards the greatness of her feast, and she is referred to as the Apostola, Apostolorum, for she is the one to go and tell the apostles, and she is the first to see him and recognize him. According to the scriptures, that is how it happened. So this, like St John, is a beloved of the Saviour's heart. They both knew intimacy with that heart, and solitude favours that intimacy. When in Rome, not yet a priest, I'm not sure how things were actually going to turn out. I had lots and lots of time to study quietly and pray quietly. Life was simpler in those days. and I came across the words I had written in 1984, when still in the Carthusian cell, but about to leave it. I had hoped that at that point it would be possible to become a hermit, but it wasn't. Even a recluse, but it wasn't. And I wrote these words, which I found again there, and found them when going through my documents in Rome. I have here the original written in French, that is the very comments. Seigneur, je quitte cet oratoire où je t'ai trouvé. Lord, I am leaving this oratory, that's the part of the cell where you pray, where I have found you, où j'ai passé tant de temps avec toi, where I spent so much time with you. Toi seul, tu sais ce que l'avenir contient. You alone know what the future contains. Mène douce lumière là où tu voudras. Lead kindly light there where you will. Je m'abandonne à toi. I abandon myself to you, car tu m'aimes, car tu sais mieux que moi ce que tu fais. For you love me, for you know better than I do what you are doing. Adieu cellule, adieu oratoire, goodbye cell, goodbye oratory. Adieu, adieu lieu de souvenirs qui ne s'effaceront jamais. Goodbye place of memories that will never be effaced. Ô solitude, toi seul connais les cœurs de ceux qui t'habitent. Ô solitude, you alone know the hearts of those who dwell in you. Last words in solitude. I see again the words once quickly writ upon an hour, wherein the hours were rent, wherein the pain of parting did here split the soul that was for strolling never meant, and what had held it safe. I see again the happiness of youth, where truth was found and lost in one confounding, in one gain of freedom, and to every mercy bound. I see upon this page a moment long, that 10 years, nay, and more, hath waited here, and though I sit alone, a gentle throng of memories whispers softly in my ear. Return, we are yet here. For yesterday knew well that thou'dst but walk a little way. And those memories of complete solitude were always there in the solitude of study in Rome. Sero te amavi, late have I loved thee. The words of our Holy Father St Augustine. And the desire for what St Mary Magdalen had known was still very much to the fore. To know that we are wanted well. that there is here a hand, and that an eye doth placidly gain on, while noisome hell breaks loose upon a speck. Nay, that the sky lies tranquil o'er the world, while heard is all the unpleasantness of man. This is to know, my God, that thou hast yet a time to call to moments of hid fondling neath this glow. O tent of meeting, I have heard herein the sound of silent trembling, where a wing oft fluttered o'er a guest, who deep within a smoke of presence dense did but one thing. O love, I heard thee loving, I have heard the sound that found no home within a word. In Rome, we had a little space before the tabernacle within the body of the chapel for silent adoration, and it was much used. And there one sensed that all that matters is love, and that words need not be spoken, for love is heard when we hear the language which is its own. He gazes. And that is what happened to Mary Magdalene. He looked at her and called her name. Christ died but soon revived again. Alleluia. And even death by him was slain. Alleluia. Say, happy Magdalene, oh say, Alleluia. What didst thou see there by the way? Alleluia. 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 I saw the tomb of my dear Lord. Alleluia. I saw himself and him adored. Alleluia. I saw the napkin and the sheet. Alleluia. That bound his head and wrapped his feet. Alleluia. 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 I heard the angels witness bear. Alleluia. Jesus is risen